Aspas is going to have to go huge here in this smoke, but it's actually Nosware that does it. And Icy, the man that you mentioned with the quick flank and the quick 3K.
You talk about answering the call at just the right moment.
Jeez, and he's looked so good. Almost reinvigorated. I mean, the confidence that you get after playing with a G2 and all that stage experience that he was able to get. Now you see why he's on this EG roster. Now you see what Potter sees in him.
Derek will fall. He was a little weak, but not around for much longer. Ye will join him. His 4v2 is quickly equalized. Remember, Icy's very weak. Superman is as well. Oh, the bullets are just barely dancing around his head. Artsine taking a little bit of damage. It's gotten to half. They try pushing into smoke. Now 1v1. Artsine can hold this if the bullets do not connect, but Icy saves. Realizing the threat is afoot, and it's not too far off. Big kill out from Superman early on, who has been the source of criticism a couple of times here, but the counter. Icy now down, and MIBR looking to gain traction in this round, and it seems like they're going to succeed. Derek, the last one standing in a 1v3. He's got a spike in hand. Making that's a lot of noise made. You're going to know where you are now. Finds one, but the trades come through. MIBR are on the... And that is what's at stake here. You're right. This is an elimination match. All you're doing is trying to live to fight another day.
Icy can't live there.
No. That's a great start out from the Sentinel. It seems like they're still trying to commit on getting the spike down. Nature will succeed. But MIBR, they're at the doorstep. Poised to flood out as quickly as they can. And so now with the Cosmic Divide, you have to figure out if you're going to try to fight in front of the wall or play back. They've got a couple of members on the other side of things. Derek's going to get flushed out of that corner. Good bit of damage done, a little friendly fire.
2 for 1.
But now Ye and Superman left in this 2v4. And again, position concealed, now given away. He's found one. 2 more to be claimed. He's gotten it down to the hardest part. He's going to try to TP away. Oh, just barely finds the timing to get out. By the skin of his teeth, and now repositions. Doesn't know where he is. Position now given away. On the tap, another!
Yeah, but look at who picked up the gap. It's Ye at the other end. Oh my gosh, the timing!
Tried picking up the gap, ended up picking up his feet. Now he's in the next round. Meanwhile, the paranoia out towards B. They're gonna dash out onto the site.
30 seconds left.
And they've got room to work with. No ults on the side of MIBR.
MIBR almost did it last time around.
But this time, Icy's got his blades, and they look sharp. 3 left, swinging out, maybe a little bit more than he bargained for. And MIBR, again, as has been the case, every single round they start to claw their way back in, but it's heroics again!
They're sticking it, they have to!
He's gonna stick it, and he's not gonna get challenged. Is the spam gonna connect? Not this time! MIBR steal the round away. Difficult, so much more labored for MIBR.
Yeah, but Aspas, I feel like he's on a bender right now. Superman, he gets taken down very early on here.
Derek and Nature both weak. Aspas carefully making sure no stone goes unturned as Derek has 3 on the round. He's gonna have to do a bit more though. It's all FTA, who's had a very slow start to this map. Suck gonna pull him off. Did not get half here. Time becomes a massive factor. The shot's not connecting. Can El Diablo deliver? That's 1 found. He has to step off of it. 8 bullets left. Nosware has to stick it. And Ye's the easiest kill he'll get.
Baiting rotations out from the side of MIBR.
It's supposed to be, but they're not moving. Aspas, in fact, took more of an aggressive line, and now he gets the best of Derek. Dashing away, staying alive. Still 2 smokes to play around.
Little pop shots.
A little bit more playing around him. Again, now MIBR, the defenses back towards A. A 5v3 and a difficult one at that for the attack.
Yeah, EG moving a little bit too forward, but that's a way in. No flashes now here.
It's a step of a way in. They've got the Sucks going to keep him at bay, dashing into the smoke. The second one. Where's the follow-up swing? The timing was almost perfect. Aspas gets another. Now Icy left in 1v3. From up top, perched on Jenny, able to find one. He's got a little bit of time, but does he even know that he has that window? He's got to commit to getting a spike down now.
Yeah, it's too late now. He's going to have to kill both. One person's just going to run at him here, delay the spike plant. It's inevitable.
So in a lot of ways, this cutting of noise is starving for info. They're fully sending onto this now. All 3 ults invested. Artsine, the first line of defense. Meanwhile, Superman had fully committed to the TP. Taps on the spike, not fully dropping it quite yet. Op in the hands of Aspas. A retake into 4 members of EG with the sniper. Time is slowly slipping away here. That's a big kill traded back and forth, but again, the numbers do not add up when you're at a deficit like this.
Last player standing.
Superman just still dropping players. I was so impressed that he committed that TP. But that set play from EG, baiting out that utility, get that spike planted potentially. But if you look at the weaponry right now from Artisan.
Yeah, the position too. Forget about just having the judge. Aspas gets high ground.
Spike down A.
But he's instantly dropped. Superman slow waltzes into this crosshair.
Spike planted.
Spike now committed, and again, a numbers deficit for EG. Yeah, they're getting into these post-win positions, but they're often crippled at it. The shotgun is still here. It will connect.
Jeez. And a drive-by to close out the round.
Icy dashing forward again. He's got the blades, and he will find a target. But he's just going to get spammed through. Had nowhere else to go.
Great trade from Superman onto Cortesia.
And Nature's upgraded a weapon. The Stinger now gone. Sight's now set on B.
Spike planted.
I mean, do they even give Aspas a line? Do they even challenge this?
Oh, and there's 2 controllers still alive as well. You can really smoke off every angle. He has to take some chip damage to upgrade to a Phantom. And that's so funny to say, upgrading to a Phantom when you have the operator.
Probably more of an appropriate weapon given the situation. Does not have dash anymore, so there is no go button for him. They're going to have to do it the slow and steady way. And again, the spike has been ticking for a little bit, but that's 1 kill found. Nature will fall 3v3. And again, it all feels a little clumsy, a little bit cluttered.
Taking a little too long.
Way too long.
It's done. They're not even going for it. They're just going for the kills. Aspas will pick up Superman, but EG win another post plant.
Fully convinced that that's likely what's going to happen and concerned for it.
And once that trip breaks, that's the cue to full focus forward.
That's a really nice paranoia. They got a flood in behind him, though. 1 kill found, another 1 traded. Aspas still healthy, and then keep an eye on that flank you were talking about because they've been able to deal with everything that's in front of them. It's now just Icy and Derek, and they should have a good idea of where they are. The question is, are they expecting both? I think 2 have been spotted now. And Shenum's playing his cards beautifully, so patient, so diligent. If MIBR continue into this, you've got Evil Geniuses rotating over, maybe not arrived yet. But now they're here. They've been able to stall long enough, but Icy was out by himself. There was no real way to help. The rest of them still playing up for smoke. Aspas dashing forward, claiming yet another kill. As this has gotten closer than it should have been, all the rifles are gone. All of the upgraded weapons are gone. It's just a Sheriff.
And an upgrade now. Superman sitting on that Phantom.
Nature even getting a Ghost now. I think to get ecoed in a spot like this would be difficult to deal with.
Further.
No, you're absolutely right. This freeze doesn't do a ton here because of what you were saying, because of the space that EG have elsewhere. And now they're going to be able to fully commit onto this with 30 seconds left. Options are running real slim. Derek with 3 on the round. And Noswer, again, impossible situation.
Derek getting 4. Draw attention for Cortesia to get anything going, and that is exactly the case.
Supa was the one to hold that cross, and he falls. There's going to be a later lurk now, 13 seconds left, and they've gotten the sight. They were able to pick them apart systematically and methodically, and now they have the advantage. They have plenty of money, so yeah, I mean, I guess you go for it. Why not? A trip going to keep Nature at bay for now. Cleared out. But what's the way in for EG? They can't see that. They're going to be splitting in through A, and they have no idea yet.
Oh, sharp.
Icy's surrounded. And Ye's going to try to alleviate some of that and try to hold them back, but he can't stand either. Ultimately falling at the hands of Aspas. That's a beautiful call, and that's off of a smoke that we haven't really seen mid.
Yeah, and that's one way to not get picked off. You have your KO being the forefront, so even if there's an operator from Icy or a cheeky little off angle, you're able to pick them back up after you get that trade.
But there's a lot more space that EG have taken towards mid, so this is a perfect adaptation to that. Remember how they were crunched? This time they take the fight to A main, but Shenum's trying to keep them back. Yeah, the spike's on the ground, but he's got to realize there's a lot more threat behind that smoke. A fight on multiple fronts, and it's gone the way of MIBR once more.
All up to Ye at this big moment.
He's got to connect on this, but again, Nature pinching in now, a 2v3. They haven't been able to find their way out. Yeah, they're at a numbers deficit, but the clip runs dry at the worst possible time.
He's gonna get spammed behind this box. 26 HP.
There's nowhere to go.
Player standing.
Yeah, you can't shoot those knives on that rope.
Oh, what a shot!
What a connection.
Hangs onto the rope for dear life, stays alive.
Yay with another as well. Full numbers advantage. The way of EG. They cannot let this one slip away.
MIBR still in a position where they can try to fight this out. Still plenty of time, still plenty of money.
And with both initiators down, EG right now have to set up these crossfire plays like they're doing. Play full retake on a site.
A bookshelf keeping these two apart.
Yeah, but it's a triple contact play right here with that one way going up as well. Oh, it's a pickup star.
No noise made.
They're going to crunch him at any moment here.
No peek, and so Aspas is going to get away. Meanwhile, Spike going into B.
Spike. Look at the ults right now from the side of EG that they have. Perfect for the retake.
Should they choose to invest them?
They have to invest them. This is such an important round win.
Shenum is really close by. If you can't get a pick without it, then that's ideal, but Nature just walks in, and this is now getting out of hand. The ult's now gone. Live's now gone. And round likely lost.
And Abyss just slipping right through the fingers unless Icy can be the hero for EG.
Gonna try to survive here. Oh my goodness! Yeah, he hasn't missed a step. 4v4, the Cosmic Divide keeping them apart. Spike just barely on the other side. No flank can have to consider as Nature will fall. 3 rifles still in play for the defense, but they're dropping like flies. Nowhere to go. Nothing is safe. Again, Ye caught out with utility. Superman's gonna have to be a hero again. Try to pull this one back on his own, but he's not being afforded an opportunity. He's not being given a fight. The tap of the Spike walks right into his death. EG, they let this one get away, and MIBR capitalize.
Most likely, most of these members are geared up towards mid.
I mean, they've taken so much space away. Again, this spells disaster. They're going to have to win these gunfights if they want to alleviate some of this pressure because they've been fully corralled in. Cortesia not able to find the success he was on Abyss.
Yeah, big pickup right there from Icy. This 1v1 doesn't go the way of Nature.
No,
not ready for it.
His hands betrayed him. Given away, and now EG in this weird no man's land. They're going to throw a smoke towards B, but then try to head A, and it might work.
Almost in a pickle right there. Time is running extremely low right now. 10 seconds, Doug.
Nazwer could end the round himself. The TP across, nicely done from Supa, not choosing to take that fight. Massive out from Icy. Still work to be done, though. Artsy sanding the shots. Icy falling.
Oh,
that's another.
Disastrous for EG. Superman, he can't clutch this time around. Watch. And there's a little bit of an off angle here from Nazwer. And he's going to win the head-to-head against Ye. Ye falling again. Not really able to get anything going in these duels.
The timing almost feels a little disjointed, right? Like, Ye was really far up A. Meanwhile, they were still kind of stuck up mid. They hadn't really made any pressure, and now Artzine
oh my gosh,
with the judge, and now on Pop looking for another target. Icy jumps over it. He's able to punish him back, and Nature helping. And now they can go back towards B. Remember, this would be the bonus for MIBR if they can pull it off, and Chinham's in a really good spot to do so, but Nature extinguishing that threat. Nazwer with 3 on the round. Icy by himself. He was the catalyst for the possibility, but now he has to push it over the finish line himself. Thrust into a position to deliver for EG. What a disaster this would be. MIBR's already gotten into half. They've got to smoke to conceal a little bit of that pressure. Nazwer's just going to stick it the whole way. There was no answer. It's made A, including that one, the big one. Payload will connect. Artsy now down, but
no heaven smoke. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, able to get traded back, though, from Ye. And now the Spike planted. A position here to try to turn the tides. These are retake attempts that got a little messy on Abyss.
Yeah, EG have to play a lot more discipline this time around. Yeah, the guns aren't in their favor, but these close-up angles, the Stinger can do a lot of work.
You're looking for one pick and then you can accelerate. Oh. That's not the pick I meant. If you're MIBR, that's the one you needed.
Yeah, it's done now, surely. Icy with the pickup as well.
Aspas will get his as he does.
Party's over.
Yeah, he's going hunting. He wants them all. Give him another one.
Certainly not enough time to win the round, but plenty of time to deal damage. Considerable one at that. Remember, the investment was a little weird here. Nature will carry a rifle. Barrel trained.
Pings it.
Crosshair steady.
Oh!
Aspas wins it out.
He read him like a book.
Now they can move up towards mid, and that's exactly what MIBR are doing. Look at how much more aggressive Cortesia is in this position. Dodges the flash, not connecting. Icy falls. Trying to connect onto the transfer, looking every which way he can, and gets away with 2.
Seconds left.
It's criminal.
Disgusting work. Cortesia. He's really came to be in these last couple of matches, man. They got rolled by 100 Thieves, but the bounce back
10 seconds left.
against Cloud9, that's where he really shines. Superman, he has no time here. Getting sucked off of the plant into the nade as well.
That smoke, and I love that dog. They're gonna back him off, but I think Shenum's in a really good spot to make a play. And there it is, only one found though. Aspas staying alive, repositioning, tucking tail, staying away.
But Ye just gets dropped by Cortesia running ahead of that smoke in heaven.
They got the sight though. They got the spike down. Weapons aren't great. Oh, both upgraded though. Icy and Superman now with rifles in hand.
Surely you pop the jet knives on this retake.
Icy's in a really dangerous spot here if he plays his cards right, but he was just too weak.
Deleted.
Folds at the hands of the judge. But EG are somehow still in this fight. MIBR with the numbers advantage, however slight, but Derek cannot convert. Superman again, forced to deliver for EG.
Enemy remaining.
He's gotten it down to 1, and Superman does it again.
Build right back up. Able to get back on that line with the operator.
Glass cannon off too.
Oh, good nade.
The Seekers are gonna push them back all the way down steps. Now you can choose to go A where you've got Nature who's taking some space, or you can turn back towards B.
Ye is fearless in this approach. He jumped all the way into hell by himself. Now the follow-up though.
Shenum close by. Can play spoiler. They don't know that he's here, and I don't know that there's any utility to clear it. The flash is gonna be so good. The swing is even better.
Down B.
Ye has to connect, and he cannot. Shenum with 3 of the...
Oh, and if you're EG, you can't be happy about that. The double dip, not even required. 1-2 punch of Aspas and Nazwar, the duo.
Careful here. Scout
It just feels like something has changed in these last couple of rounds for MIBR. It looks like, yeah, they got thrifty, but they bounced right back.
There was a lot of reason to be excited for MIBR at the beginning of the season. I mean, Artsine, the potential, Nazwar, and then Aspas, of course, but they kind of stumbled out of the gates. This really feels like they found their footing, though.
Yeah, it's so weird because against 100 Thieves, if you were to look at that match, you were like, oh, they have a lot to work on. But the turnaround and how quickly they've been able to do it is what's most impressive, right?
They look like a different team here.
And look, I'm not saying this map is over by any means. But MIBR's composition, let's just put it on paper, it's favored on the attacking side. You have the double duelist to go absolutely crazy in sight.
I do think EG's comp, and historically, EG is also better built to play on defense. So that'll be good against good, but I think if you're EG here, again, given...
Very well said, Doug. I mean, look at this, even on another default. The paranoia is way too late. EG have truly crumbled in this moment, and they're getting picked apart by MIBR.
The surgeon scalpel that is MIBR right now is... I mean, it's perfect in every which way.
One enemy remaining.
It's just completely fallen apart to the point where Derek is left in a 1v5 and he's gotten 3.
He's gonna have the ult. No reason not to invest it here.
But he's sitting so low.
Cabbage is out, 45 HP. Both connecting. The spit. Oh gosh, if that was how he died. Derek still, again, has a shot. A slim shot, sure, but a shot at this.
Oh.
He's isolated it down to a 1v1. Cortesia's on the other side.
He's left on an island with a player in a ramp that's not flushed out at all. Artsine gets another first blood.
He's gonna have a shot at a second kill too. The flash is nice though, Artsine down.
It is a free A site.
Yeah, able to strike. The Cabbage is out. Going to give position away. Nazar's there on the trade. I mean, Superman's out on site, and now the rest of EG is going to be able to join him. This goes without saying. They need this round.
They absolutely need the 9-3 curse. Bring it back for Derek if you're an EG fan.
They're in a position to do so.
Careful here.
Oh, but
Superman's position's been given away. Spotted now, the Roomba there. Nazar looking for any window that he can find. And again, time is a factor here. The spike has been ticking for a little while. Cortezia again, and now Shenum as well. That was not supposed to stop there. Superman's still in a really good spot, though. He's able to get one. Ye does two. Connecting onto the third.
Spike down B.
They needed the pistol, and it seems like they're going to be able to convert it. But this is where the hurdles have been for EG. This is not the first time something like this happens. Fortunately for them, the trip catches. Cortezia still gets the kill. The spit trying to push Icy off the line. Nazar's getting it down to a 1v.
And it's Icy that will get the kill, but he's going to get punished on the trade right now. Uh-oh.
Artzine's able to find a free one. Still hanging on to the classic. Meanwhile, the dog pushing Aspas off the line. That's another big kill out from Ye, who invested into the Outlaw this time around.
Teleport's ready.
They still have a little bit of space. MIBR do up mid. Ye had nowhere to go. This is getting very messy. It's all onto Derek and Superman now. Remember, this was the anti for them. Like, this is the round that they were supposed to be able to convert.
And cleanly, too.
13 seconds left. Derek has a lot to do here. And that very well. Gonna play on the other side of this wall. Icy not able to settle a shot. Superman will fall. But Ye has arrived at the scene. He's already gotten 3 on the round. Popping his ult, looking for magic. Playing committed. Remember, it's Aspas who's got the Outlaw on the other side, and he will win that duel.
Again and again.
2v2 now. Icy with rifle in hand. Switching over to the lighter weaponry. Has 2 satchels. You imagine there's going to be a spark to go.
Satchel out.
And there it is. First one popped and instantly dropped. What can Nature do? I mean, MIBR have such a good setup here. Yeah, Aspas is a little weak, but they have every single angle considered, everything cornered. And that's MIBR at 12. That's not just map point, that's series point.
There's no way EG have a chance into this.
It's a hard sell. And again, it's Aspas. It's a protagonist. 2 kills found. The scraps of weapons that EG bring into this round are going to make things even more complicated. How do you retake into 4 with 2 stingers and a shorty?
I'll tell you how. It all starts with Ye right here on this flank.
It may have to start there, but I don't know that it's ever going to leave the gates. Derek and Nature now, the last 2 standing. Shoulder spotted on 1. You know the flash is going to be close. It's going to be aggressive. Traded 1 for 1. Cortezia gets the last, and MIBR obliterate